guys, you're listening to Andreas Talks Art.
All right, so welcome to the podcast. Today we have everybody.
So I saw on the list earlier you wrote like your Kryptonite as an artist.
Oh yeah.
What is your Kryptonite as an artist?
Oh, okay. So with that, I was specifically thinking of like not being able to like focus on one thing. It's also like something that I feel like is good, but like I know like I like don't feel like I can ever like just like sit down and like focus on one thing. Like I like have to like do a lot of different things all the time. That's like it's good, but it's also like something that like I know like doesn't allow me to like really like progress in one certain area. And like,
Do you mean from like day to day, or do you mean like do you mean like in one day you can't do one project, or do you mean like in a week you'll work on like 4 different projects and then like keep on cycling through?
Or no, in a day.
In a day you can't just work on one thing.
Yeah.
I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
So probably that is also both. Like in a week you're probably working on like 10 different things.
Yeah. And it's like, it's good. And like, it definitely, like, I've learned a lot, like, cause I'm like in so many like different things, but at the same time, it like, I know that's like something where it's like, it's a weird thing. Cause like, I feel like that's how my brain's supposed to work. Like if I'm not working like that, it doesn't feel as like the flow isn't as good. Like I like to like be like chaotic and like, but at the same time, I like, it's something where it's like, it's definitely like too chaotic at times.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta just prioritize like what you wanna, like what you gotta work on the most.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a parallel to like stock trading there. Like don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify.
Yeah.
Is it better to like work on a bunch of little things at once?
Right. Like there's
Instead
good
of
and
just
bad
like
to it.
focusing all of your energy into this one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
Maybe.
know either.
I mean, I there's good and bad about both of those for sure.
Yeah.
But I get that because I do that too. And then like sometimes I'll just be like, I have 5 fucking projects going. Like I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go watch a movie.
Yeah.
And just fucking
The
take a dab.
indecisiveness.
Right. Yeah, because it's like, and it's with painting a lot too. Because it's like, once you like, I start to get in like the mode of wanting to paint. It's like I paint something, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wait for this to dry, and then I'm gonna work on something else. I'm not gonna wait for that to dry, and then I'm gonna work on something else.
Yeah.
I thought this whole table's covered in shit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's good or if it's my kryptonite or not. But it's something that like
It is the creative process.
yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Do you feel like you have a kryptonite or something that's like, I don't know,
Yeah.
the struggle?
Of what? Like keeping me from like just making art all the time. Keeping me from like being a successful artist. Or just like keeping me from creating something great.
Ooh, those are all like probably different
And
ones.
like being, because there's multiple kryptonites. I'm like super introverted and I don't like talking to people. And I feel like that's a major like thing. If I want to be like a known artist and paint gigantic shit, like gotta talk to people and like
Banksy.
I was just thinking that. Or that.
Or don't talk to anyone.
Don't
Tell anyone who you ever are.
That's true, but there's probably not going to be another one of him.
Yeah.
Or like maybe ever, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Another kryptonite would be I'm lazy as shit sometimes, dude. And I'll just like not go into my studio for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll feel really bad about it. And like that just makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
As a person. So like not just bad as someone who should be working. Not should be, like there's no like, I should be doing this for this. But like, it's like it comes and goes. But like every time that it comes and I'm creating a bunch of shit, I just feel so much better.
Yeah.
But it always inevitably goes and I feel worse. And I don't create and whatever. But yeah, just like being lazy as fuck is like my kryptonite for sure. Like definitely sometimes.
And it's hard.
It's just
when
like
you fucking work all day.
yeah,
so.
when you fucking
yeah.
Okay, that's it.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, oh my god, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, having a full-time fucking job is like
True.
kryptonite as an artist. Are you kidding me?
True.
Why didn't I say that?
True.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah. I can't imagine like having all that time to just do art. That'd be crazy. It's weird though with making art though, because it's like I was saying before, like art is like your expression. So it's like it's very like tied to like you and who you are, even if like you try and not make it. So it's like when you're not making, or even like when you're making something that feels bad, like it starts to like make you like you feel bad, like fuck man, like
Yeah.
like this is my piece. I'm making a bad piece, like. Yeah, it's like it's hard to not be tied to like what you create, or if you do or don't create. Yeah, do you have a
Yeah, what about you
a
guys?
kryptonite?
I'd also say a little of the same though, just working on too many things.
Yeah.
Just like you just don't get one thing done.
Yeah, yeah, and then I feel like that just leads to me like burning out and then not working on shit. For sure.
Maybe I
For sure.
take. It's hard to answer that one.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of slow sometimes. Like sometimes I like take too much time on projects, but not always. And like I don't know. I feel like I just stay to one piece, or I'll like start a piece and not touch it for a really long time.
Boy,
And it'll take like months for me to get around to finish it. Because you've seen my room, like
goddess.
yeah,
That's what
she's
you're talking about.
nuts. No, but like I have like I feel like I have so much art supplies like that is just been there for months, and I take so like I feel like I take so long to like do art, but I don't even know if that's actually a kryptonite really.
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say some of my best
quality over
pieces.
quantity.
I've
You
just
know?
like I've looked at them for a year and then decided to
Yeah.
change them.
Yeah, that's like
So I don't
goddess
even know.
policy. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's like the same with like I don't know if it's like there's times where I like think like I'm like damn like this just feels too chaotic, but then there's other times where like I'm like I know like this is like how I work the best. Like if I just try to do it differently, like it just doesn't feel as good for me. So it's like it's weird because it might just be a mental thing, like me thinking like, do you think you have one, Maddie?
Yeah, I feel like I would just echo all of what you guys have said. Definitely like working on, I don't know, I definitely go through like waves of just like feeling super creative and super good about things and like just putting out a bunch that is like feels great, and then just like dipping into kind of that like laziness, and like it's always just trying to figure out like, is this laziness, like am I burnt out, like did I push myself too much the last couple weeks, or like is it like do I need to clean our space, or just like do this in a different space.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm a big like setting person, but then I'm like, am I just making an excuse for myself of like why I'm not doing something? So nothing specifically, but yeah, definitely like scattered and like just like waves. Like yeah,
That's
sometimes I just want to do like work on stuff all day, and then other days I'm just like nothing at all. But yeah, it's balance. Just constantly trying to find balance.
That is the balance though.
Trying to
Like
find the
Trying to
balance.
find balance.
yeah,
is
like
balance.
I guess yeah,
Yeah.
like the working me and like the watching movies me, like I love both of those things. That's the balance.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a pretty good sign flow state, and I
Yeah.
have been for fucking years.
Yeah.
I got no problems.
The watching movies you is just like the AI taking in all the photos.
That's right.
And I feel like it really is, because like even when you are like burnt out, like that's a necessary thing to happen, because you know
Yeah, you
after
gotta
you're
rest.
burnt out, you're gonna like have a stride.
Yeah.
Just like
That's the
feeling
best thing
great,
too.
making
Yeah,
great
you
stuff.
know it's going to come back,
yeah.
so you just like ruminate on that,
Yeah.
and that makes like the low even like higher. Yeah.
And the setting thing is funny too, because I'm like
Yeah.
always like cleaning and organizing the garage.
Yeah.
because it's just like so much more like easier when it's organized. But then it's like you're like in here just like feeling like, oh, am I sitting here cleaning all the time? Is that all I do in here?
Yeah, especially because like we have such a small space that like, and like glass particularly can just get like messy, and so like I feel like I just
Dude, it's
have
crazy.
to, like,
There's
I'll just be
no part of
working,
the
like
process.
typing, and then just like, and then like a piece of glass will just like shoot onto my keyboard,
yeah,
like
shit.
from like flying across the
it's
room.
not a
Just, like,
share friendly art
hilarious.
form.
Wow.
Like I mean, they're cutting and there's like glass shards on the floor. I'm like, oh, don't sit there. Like on his like desktop, or then grinding and it's super loud. Or soldering, you can't be in there because you can't breathe in the solder fumes. So
yeah, this is pretty much like, like we need to upgrade to a bigger space.
But we like
we
working
can't do this
together.
anymore.
So like I don't know, like I like working when you're working.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I like being in the same room with you. And
Yeah,
just being
well,
able
just,
to
like,
like
Just being with my friends and everyone's just
Yeah.
quiet, but we're all
yeah.
Everybody's
That's
just
what I was trying to say earlier.
I thought you were trying to diss us.
No,
I love when I'm just with all my friends and no one's talking.
No, it's great.
Oh man.
And then you can just like, if you have a thought, you just say the thought, and then you have a
Yeah.
quick conversation, and then it just goes, and then you just go back to working, and like,
Yeah,
I don't know, it's very
It's
like
fun.
fluid.
It's been really good.
that's what's up.
Yeah, for sure. Kryptonite as a glass artist, it's like a model glass
Oh.
cutting. True. Right? That's
Wait,
cool.
what was that?
Cutting modeled glass. That's
Oh,
probably her kryptonite.
Oh,
Because it
really?
just doesn't break straight.
please, you yeah.
Thanks for listening. Share this with your friends if you liked it. And don't forget to be cool. Peace out.